Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to EU4. Rights of Man is out, so let us begin a new campaign and check out some of the new features. So, like I said previously, I figure we're going to start a campaign over here in Asia. We're going to start as one of these Jurchen tribes here, and we're going to try to form King, or Manchu, and then form King by taking on the Ming, which rhymes, assuming I'm pronouncing it right. Anyway. Yes, so let's jump right in and get a look. Alright, so we're going to call this campaign Hail to the King, because I like the sound of that. Obviously, as you can see there from that name, I've run a quick test game just to get an idea of how this campaign is going to start. Should be great. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so let's take a quick gander at some of the new features. For one, there is a Great Powers map mode now, which plays in with the Great Powers feature. As you can see, various Great Powers here who get fancy points and stuff. So we can see some of the Great Powers. Basically, the top 8 players get, based by their development divided by their tech cost, which determines who's a Great Power and who's not. What do we have to do? Well, we have to get over 240 free Great Power points, or however you'd want to call it, in order to beat Castile and replace them on the Great Powers list. Great Powers get all kinds of cool bonuses that help with power projection and other interesting stuff, which we'll see once we become a Great Power ourselves. But first, let's pick some rivals. Let's see. Aixi, Jianzhou, and Korchin. So basically my rival tribes here. Alright, we'll fight you. We'll fight... Now, the danger here is that Jianzhou is stronger than us, which is always kind of scary. Especially if they decide to ally each other and, you know, rip me apart, because that would be scary and bad for business. Alright, let's start by building some cavalry units, which take, you know, all day about it. Alright. We're probably not going to have a lot of money. What do we got here? Improve relations with Eurasia, or conquer Oningul. You know what, let's take this first. We'll suck up to them, and then we'll stab them in the back later, because they have all kinds of gold and stuff. Which I, for one, like. Alright, we'll improve relations with you. We will issue an embargo on you, and an embargo on you, and then on Jianzhou once we get the time. And we'll take a look at how these guys decide to form a web of alliances to figure out who we're going to try to kill first. Basically, whoever doesn't ally in time is going to get killed first. Yes. Alright, so we're Tengri, and we have no secondary thing. We're going to probably try to convert to either Sunni or Christianity, like Catholicism or Protestantism, depending on how long it takes us to get over there, because those religions are just generally more powerful. Tengri, unfortunately, gets the short end of the stick most of the time. So that is kind of unfortunate for them. They've divided up the... court and government tab into court and government tabs. Under here, we can see our current government form. We can upgrade it once we're strong enough. We can strengthen the government, which basically gives us extra horde unity, legitimacy, republican tradition, whatever theology gets. I forget what that is. I'm going to say faith. We can pick which cultures are accepted and non-accepted, which is pretty useful, I'd say. And over here... Oh, incidentally, I suppose I should quickly talk about this. Basically, the old system involved, I think, if a nation or if a culture in your country had 20%, I think, or something like that, of the total development of your nation, then that culture would be accepted. Now you can just pick whichever cultures are accepted and which ones aren't. So now you too can choose who is part of the pristine elite and which members will be, or which people will be the vast, unwashed barbarian masses. We also have some changes to the ruler, as you can see here. Ooh, this is pretty useful. Scholar, minus 5% tech cost. So basically, once you become a ruler, you get a personality trait, and then well, not every 10 years, but after the first 10 years of their rule, they get another trait, and then if they rule for 25 years, they get a third trait. Pretty useful. And of course, your heir also gets a trait. I don't know if the trait applies until they actually take rule, though, or, you know, take over. You can also, if you have a terrible rule or terrible heir, you can just kick them to the curb. Say goodbye. We don't need you. And Ah, we can have a consort, apparently. Let's see. Consorts have a chance to be generated when you get an heir, or when you enter a royal marriage. Alright, and for Ever Nations, this would be a queen, which is really useful because if you're a monarchy, you may recall that you used to have to deal with those nasty regency councils if your current ruler died and the heir was too young. No more. Your queen can rule instead now. Very, very useful. Alright, and the final big change that I guess we'll talk about before we get going is the institutions. It used to be that if you weren't playing as a Western European nation, you got tech penalties right from the beginning, so it would be hard to keep up in tech. No more. Now there are institutions, which if you don't keep up with them, that's when you fall behind. So it's a bit more possible that, you know, non-Europeans will actually keep up in tech and maybe even get ahead of the Europeans. It's not very likely, because most of the institutions are weighted to be more likely to show up in Europe, especially because one of the weights for institution spread is high development, and, you know, most of the rest of the world doesn't have high development compared to Europe. Though Ming's a pretty good candidate, which is kind of scary when you think about it, because we're next to Ming, and we don't want Ming getting ahead of us. Our first institution is the Renaissance, which shows up at 1450. As you can see, it has some bonuses here. When you embrace it, you get you get these bonuses right here. We get 1 leader without upkeep because we have feudalism. Everyone except for those dirty, unwashed hordes, such as the Mongols or the Oirat or Chagatai, Yarkand, Uzbek, etc., starts off with feudalism. So unless you're a horde, you don't get penalties right off the bat. Also, we're kind of on the institution map screen right now, which I should probably add in here as well. These little stripy things basically show the odds that that institution, which would be feudalism in this case, will spread over here. And if you have positive relations with a nation, then it can spread across borders like that. And there's other factors which I can't think of off the top of my head, but as you can see, higher development, because this is a higher development province, it's a 9, this is only a 3, so a higher development also spread institutions faster. You can also pay gold to just buy institutions in there, if I recall correctly, or something like that. A better look would be over here, I guess. As you can see, this would be, it would cost, what is this? Yeah, 27.39 of cost. Yeah, it costs money to embrace an institution, but I'm pretty sure you can spend money in here somewhere. Ah, yeah. Pretty sure you can spend money in order to increase the spread. But anyway, we'll worry about that later. Also, I don't think it shows. There's not a tooltip in here, as far as I can tell, that actually shows us what the factors are for letting you know how that institution can show up in your country. The Renaissance will, like, I think all this is already in the wiki, but it would be nice if there was a tooltip actually in the game that said, hey, this is what you could be working on to get, or to increase the odds that the institution will pop up in your nation first. Like, if we pick exploration ideas, and we have a colony and such, by 1500, then we'll probably have a reasonably good chance of being the first one to get the, what do they call this? Colonialism. That makes sense. Yes. Alright. Okay. Let's see. You have allied with Fortune right off the bat. You have allied with no one. So basically, what we want to do is have a blitzkrieg war, conquer these guys, and then pray to God that... Who do you guys hate, anyway? You hate Hakesy, and you also hate me. Who do you hate? You just hate me. Come on. Be a man and, like, hate someone like Korea. In fact, maybe I'll suck up to Korea so that they won't kill me. Also, I should suck up to the Ming so they don't kill me. Incidentally. Oh, thank God. Their ruler is a diplomat, which means that they're not interested in conquering stuff right now. Well, they're kind of interested in this land right here. So, I think that's because this is all, yeah, Manchu. So we'll want to make sure we're careful about that, because we don't exactly want to piss off the Ming too early. We will want to piss the Ming off eventually, but not right away. Alright, let's, you know what, why not? Let's be ballsy and declare the war right off the bat. And because we're also really ballsy, we'll just make our ruler a leader. And we actually got pretty lucky with that rule there. Alright. They've also changed how forts work, but fortunately, their capital is on grassland, so there's nothing really for us to worry about. Mostly. Alright, you're going somewhere. Interestingly enough, pretty much our entire country is not flat terrain, which means as a horde, we don't really get any bonuses whatsoever. So, sucks to be us, basically. I don't like this. Nope. Don't like that at all. Okay. Don't want to fight you. Not right now. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Basically, we want to make sure that we... Wait, are you just sitting there? No, you are actually making your way over. I'm sorry, I couldn't see that. Alright. So, yeah. Let's, that's woods, so we don't want to fight in the woods, because we'll get terrain penalties for that. Let's also issue an embargo on these guys. I mean, they hate us enough anyway. Now, we're going to want to be really careful here, because we're stronger than Korchin alone. Jianzhou is stronger than us, though, right off the bat. Are we actually losing money? No, we're gaining money. It always weirds me out when this is giving blatantly wrong information. And, oh god. Can I beat them? Alright, I can beat them. Alright, everyone go in here instead. Okay. Alright, if we can beat them in this initial confrontation, then we're probably okay. Oh, good. No, we actually do need to get everyone into this particular fight. Because as you can see, they seem to be much stronger than us, which is not good. Not good at all. Good. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, I should have seen that one coming, because we did take the wood penalty, and it's just, you know, not good fighting in there. Alright, so basically, yeah, we're just gonna get stack wiped repeatedly here. That's fun. Alright, let's just take out a bunch of loans. We could debase our currency, which is another new feature for corruption, but that seems kind of bad to me, so you know what, we'll just do this. Do this. Yes, I'm crazy. Oh good, they actually didn't stack wipe us. I thought for sure they would stack wipe us with that. So let's hire... Where are you going? You're going to Halenbu. So you know what, let's hire a merc here, and we'll try to siege out the rest of their country. And in the meanwhile, we will also build... Mostly because we don't have the money to afford a proper army, we'll just do that. And maybe I will even... What is this? Maximum provincial unrest reduction. Oh, good. I don't think that was a tooltip that was there before. That's useful to have. You are both going to the same province, right? Yes. And I can keep them from getting to me by parking my thing here, which is good. With any luck... Yeah, they're just going to try sieging... Oh, God, they're coming for me. Stupid AI. Always... Wait, where are you going? Mew... What? Where? Oh, you're going to Agen, so yeah, it's probably prioritizing trying to kill this guy. Which is good to a certain degree, because I could probably just get him to chase me all the way down here. I'll lose for it, or I'll lose, you know, war points for it. Kidding me? Well, that sucks. Oh well. You know what, yeah, wander on down there. If you can regroup in time, then, you know, we might be able to get something going there. Oh, and we're going to try fighting him again. You think we could yeah, we'll probably win, because we're at full morale. He's at almost nothing. Alright, so let's just gather our entire military. Our superior military, which is not superior enough to convince these guys to not kill me, probably. We got that going on here. You know what, we'll suck up a little bit to Korea as well, just to make sure that they don't try to kill me. With any luck, Korea... Now here's the scary part. If Korea allies Ming, we're probably boned. But, if we can, yeah. Hopefully they don't ally the Ming right away. They probably will, because, you know, that's just how my luck rolls. But you never know. Okay, where are you guys going? No, what? No, I want all of you to meet up over here. Yes, over here. This'll do. Good. Alright, they're probably trying to come kill me, so that's unfortunate for me. And now we are very definitely losing money. There's no way we're not losing money. Yeah, we are losing massive quantities of money at this point. So let's suck everyone in a little bit. So we're losing ever so slightly less money. And now we shall proceed to siege them out. And hopefully before having to take too many more loans. Oh, good. More... Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I should have just raised a host from the beginning. So then we could have got a free general and 5 swarm cap. I am an idiot. It's been a while since I played as a horde, so I already forgot that was an option. That would have saved us so much trouble. Oh. Oh, crap. No, not into the mountains, you fool! Well, we're boned. Ugh. We're faster than them. Wait, we're actually gonna win? Holy crap, we won. We won a war for once in our life. There we go. We'll just kind of suck everyone in again. There we go. Now we're probably not losing money. We're actually gaining money again. Hooray. You know what? I'm feeling so good about myself, we'll even try to get in a stack wipe while we can. Yes. Take out those filthy Hakesons. Yes. Yes. Finally, success. It's about... Oh. Okay, that was not quite as successful as I would have hoped. We will cross a river, huh? Why is their leader always better than mine? Every test game I run, their leader is better than me. You know what? No. Let's make an attempt to kill them now. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Excellent, excellent. And it was a stack wipe. So we are now truly gods among men. Genghis would be proud if we were actually Mongolian. But we're not. What's this? They tell us about the event of succession in the Crimean Khanate, where among the possible options they went with, we must seek Ottoman protection as their choice of... Why do I care about Crimea? What does that mean? Are they, like, suddenly... What's this? The new Khan will offer Crimean servitude as a march of the Ottomans. Is this new? Seems like a new event. Well, that's interesting. I didn't see that one coming. Wait, do we actually even know about the Ottomans? I'm mildly baffled about that, but I do know that there was... I mean, way, way back, even before now, there was interaction between Europe and Asia. You don't often hear about that in history, but it's true. Alright, let's get on in here. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so this war actually went rather well. Unfortunately, as you can see, both of these guys are much more powerful than me. We'll go with this, because I don't want to spend monarch power or deal for rebellion right now. I feel like they're both waiting here just to pounce on me. Also, we're not going to take Yehi. That's probably not correct pronunciation. Because I don't want to have a border with Ming for as long as we can avoid it. We're also going to try to royal marry them repeatedly, if possible, in order to tank their legitimacy to cause them to explode. Or at least that's the hope. I'm also not doing anything with my merchants right now because I can't. Because I don't know about the trade node over here, so I can't direct trade into my node, so yeah. There's no point collecting right now, I don't think. So, we'll wait on it. Yeah. I'm happy overall. This is a reasonable start. Next up, we're probably going to try to kill Buryatia, because, you know, that's just good. I think we've improved relations with Korea long enough, so let's start fabricating some claims, because why not? Build a spy network, do that. Alright, good. Ooh, nice. Alright, don't need you anymore. Let's see. Conquer Ilanhala, where is that? It would have been too much to ask that there was a nation we were already working on conquering. I could take this, because all I would have to do is conquer Higgin, which is... Or, no, not Higgin. I have Higgin. Wait, do I? What am I looking for? Hingan, which is... No, it's Hunkun. That's it. Hunkun. However I properly pronounce that. Which is over here, and also doesn't touch the Ming. You know what? We'll do it. Why not? Beating Jianzhou is going to be tricky. Oh, good. What do you know? Poland. Let's actually see how that's affected the great powers. Lithuania is still a great power, oddly enough. Let's wait for the month to tick over. Oh, and we've finished sieging them out. All right, let's see if that's changed. Yeah, Poland is now in, and they're actually higher than Lithuania was because the combined power of Poland and Lithuania together is even better. All right. You know what? We're just going to full annex them, unless that would cause some kind of, like, ungodly coalition to form. Which shouldn't, right? Yeah, I'll just make Jiangsu possibly form a coalition. And Yehi can be Yehi. Well, I could vassalize them. Ooh, that's actually a very intriguing idea, because then I could feed them land and stuff. You know what? Why not do that? Doesn't even cost me any influence or anything. And then we'll have a loyal vassal. I like my thinking sometimes. Because it also means I can feed Hetu Ala to Jianzhou, which means... Oh, wait. If they're my vassal, I'm pretty sure the Ming will still want my land, so maybe that's not as smart an idea as I think it is. But you know what? We'll risk it anyway. And since you're going to belong to me in a moment, I'm not going to make you give me your money, because you'll probably need it to rebuild your army. Oh, and here's another new thing. At the end of a war, you can actually see the total casualties on each side. From combat, from attrition. It's really useful. There's an achievement for having like 1 million men die in a war. Which, I mean, that sounds like a lot of men, but it's not that many men when you really think about it. Alright, let's core up everything that we can afford to core. Which is surprisingly not that much. Apparently. Maybe I should give Girin back? That might be a good idea. Girin and Alcheka. Plus, it'll make my new vassal like me ever so slightly more. Ooh, they've changed this thing. Let's see. So we can see their maximum manpower. That's useful. We can see their... This is really useful stuff. I am glad that... Oh, and look, we can even see their income. And their horde unity, their sailors. Oh, this is useful. So there's also more options, which I think you only get these new options if you also have Art of War, because was it Art of War that added all this? Or was it Common Sense? Either Art of War or Common Sense, whichever expansion added those features, or these, like, control features, this update adds even more. So we can make them aggressive, we can make them passive, we can make them defensive, we can even make them focus on sieging. Let's see, aggressive, seek engagements in enemy territory. So it really allows you to really narrow in on what you want your vassals doing. So let's tell them to focus on... Actually, no, they're going to be really small. Maybe we should make them be defensive. I can even pay off their debt. They have too much debt. That's obviously a bit of a... little bit of an error. Alright, so oh, right. I want to give them my land. Where is... Grant Province. We'll give them Girin back, which means that mission I took was kind of silly. No. Grant Province, Alcheka. Very good. Let's see here. Taking a look. You know what? I'll core Mergen instead and give them... Nope, never mind. Again, no, trying to think, how do I want to core this so that it's the right shape? I can't core both of these. Well, it's not. You know what? I'll give them 2 on back, and I'll just core this whenever I can afford it. Jeez, you really hate me, apparently. That makes me sad. Alright, give them 2 on back. I could just give them Mergen as well, but I don't want them to be too powerful. Let's see. Relative power is a horde. Okay, so basically, let's just suck up to our vassal for a little bit. Make them love me. Korea has announced me as a new rival. God damn it. Well, screw you too. Korea. Always being... Oh! My con, the rumor is spreading that Nepal is preparing to attack Yusang in a war of aggression. There is not much time if we wish to interfere. The loose lips personality of Jaya Aksha is likely why this is common knowledge. Interesting. So that sounds like it'd be a really terrible terrible trait to pick up there. Loose lips sink ships, as they say. Oh, they'll royal marry me. All right. Love me, Ming. For the love of God, love me. Korea has insulted us. The unworthy scum of Korea have sent us an insult. Great. Well, screw you too, or not Ming. Screw you too, Korea. Stupid Korea. All right, we'll make Eurasia our next rival. And this may be dangerous, but I'm gonna immediately go to war against them because I want to strengthen ourselves even more. And hopefully Korchin and Jianzhou don't decide to team up in some kind of super battle royale killing blob, which they're probably capable of. Incidentally, how does... They do actually care a reasonable amount about our aggressive expansion, so that's mildly concerning. Excuse me. But we should be able to pull things off nonetheless. Okay, so we'll wrap this episode up here. We'll gather our enemies on, or our powers on the borders. We'll give you some tribal stuff, or maybe, do I want to give you the tribe? No, I'll give it to this one because it has slightly less development, which means it'll hopefully hurt me slightly less. But anyway, that's going to do it for this first episode. So, as always, with the start of a new series, it is extra special important that you let me know what you think down in the comments, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. With that said, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.